I guess I'm a little bit surprised by the muted reaction from other African countries about all of this stuff, whether it's South Africa getting kicked out of the G20, South Africa potentially not being included in AGOA, Trump threatening to launch invasions into Nigeria. Now they're criticizing South Sudan. The list can go on and on. I mean, for a time, he was criticizing Kenya as being too close to China. And yet, the African Union, quiet. African civil society, quiet. African government saying, this is too much, Mr. President. You cannot berate us like this. You criticize one, you criticize all, whatever, nothing. It's just a surprise to me because we hear so much about Pan-Africanism. We hear so much about, Africa as one. And yet when it comes time to being in the crosshairs of the Trump administration, it just seems like, oh, okay, that's him over there. That's not me. I don't want to have anything to do with that. I don't know. It just feels so... maybe that's an unreal expectation that any country would stand up in defense of another country when it's not in their core interest, potentially, drawing the ire of this mercurial president on them. So it's just fear that keeps them away from it. But I'm surprised that the African Union, as a group that can absorb the body blows from the United States, is not issuing statements to say, this is not acceptable diplomacy. And, especially on the G20 issues. Can you imagine if there's no South Africa next time at the G20 when South Africa was a major proponent of the African Union coming into the G20? I find it shocking that there's nobody standing up for anybody here.